always felt like, for example, dark-skinned girls didn't do no makeup. But the thing is, it only took me to this point to understand, yeah, and I think I'm talking about a year or two ago, yeah, to understand there wasn't dark-skinned makeup shades.
We thank God for Rihanna. Yeah. But it's more like extended family pictures and stuff like that. It's more like, oh, you got some bad.
Damn, like that.
Oh, no. That's what crazy. Was mad was, it was in Manchester and like, you know, Ronaldo had just signed with Manchester.
Yeah.
And he was on that same billboard, like, as they were taking down Ronaldo, they were
even this was in uni, so this is how far it was. This was not even for me, but this was a school friend. Made like a snap, and obviously it was dark, it was in the club. And obviously I'm smiling, and I'm with a girl that's like lighter than me, like brown skin. And then I'm smiling, I'm in the snap now, and he's like, oh bro, you look like Predator from, what's it called, from Thing, because you're smiling. And then he had the audacity to send the picture. I said, oh. Yes. Obviously, we're here, and I'll let you introduce yourself.
Oh. I even forgot you.
Yeah, you know. Listen, we've been talking for ages. Listen, yeah, it's a nice little segue is what we're talking about. Yeah, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Renita. Renita Ruta. That's my name, and Nisima, my last name. I'm from Uganda. I am a model and a student at Liverpool.
Why does she get so shy? No, but yeah.
No,
listen,
you know when you introduce yourself, it feels so formal. You're like, oh, what do I say?
Honestly, no, just say your name. Like, you know what? You gave me more than I expected. Okay. I thought you was gonna be like, you know.
Hi guys, my name is Renita Ruta. That's my name, my actual name. So if you see my Instagram is Reni Ruta. That's actually my name. I've had so many questions.
I can't lie. I was gonna introduce you as Reni. I was 100% gonna introduce you as Reni. But then I saw on your like when you messaged me that it says, oh maybe, you know when it comes up, maybe Renita. I was like, oh shit, so it's Renita.
Yeah. No, I actually don't mind because like a lot of people I used to like Reni. When people call me my full name, I feel like I'm in trouble.
Exactly. Your mum in it, yeah.
Oh, what did I do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, we're here, and this is a new platform. This is a new show that I'm gonna create, and this is just a pilot. This is just a pilot into what I'm gonna do. This is actually me and Renita's first time meeting. You know, the energy's there already. You know, you can see it already. But we'll get into a lot of things. We're gonna talk about Renita. We're gonna get into her life, and we're just gonna talk and discuss and talk, especially on this episode. This one is a lot about Darkskin growing up. I think it's been a big thing for me, and it's been a massive paradigm shift about like how what's changed, especially in the industry and stuff like that. And I think you can agree, we spoke about it beforehand about the change in it, and obviously our individual experiences, because no one, I don't think I've seen an episode or a channel on it that's actually discussed what's a dark-skinned individual experience growing up, and then how it's changed, and then their feelings on it. So being dark-skinned myself and her being dark-skinned, we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna open up and just talk about it. But yeah. So guys, stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you let me know if you like the platform, if you're feeling it, if you want more like stuff like this, and let's segue into what I was gonna say, because I was gonna be like, obviously we've gone into how are you, we've already done that, but I think segue into how was school life, like how was it growing up as being dark-skinned? Because for me as a person, it was very I learned a lot. You know what I'm gonna say? It developed me as a man as I am today. It let me I learned a lot of. I think school is a very good developing block, not for education, but for your mental strength. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? Dealing with adversity. So that's what I think school, for example, taught me the most, especially being dark-skinned as well, and being a little bit different, and being able to accept that you're different. That's how it is. So I want to ask if it's the same for you.
Yeah, because obviously my schooling is very different, because like I told you earlier, I came here when I was 13, and
so you joined in year 8?
No, actually I joined mid year 9. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the school was like, oh yeah, we'll take her on and stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
That's fine.
Ended up in a
That's
school
even a weird
school.
Yeah, exactly. That's a weird one. But did you want to go all girls school?
No, I even thought my mum about it. I was like, no, because like obviously I'm from Uganda. When I was in Uganda, I went to a boarding school. Okay. But the boarding school was a mixed boarding school, and also like family-wise, I grew up with me being the only girl and like 12 boys in the house, and like me and my grandma. Yeah. Sugar. So like I had never been in an environment where it's like girls my age.
Yeah.
So it was very, very.
I can just imagine what you're thinking about. You're thinking it's gonna be like the movies and them things there.
Oh yeah. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to an all-girls school. They're gonna want to do makeup. Because I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know? You're not make. Oh, okay.
I didn't know how to wear. I'm a tomboy.
Is it? I was gonna ask that.
Tomboy. I am a proper like. Dressing wise, obviously today I look like a little bit.
Yeah. Look, the Jordans are matching. Look at the Jordans, the orange is there.
Obviously,
yeah.
Today I had to look a little presentable, but any other time, my mum even says that. Why do you always dress like a boy? It's just that, just.
I think
I can put it off, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like if you can pull off.
Yeah, exactly. I think honestly, you know what? I used to, and this is just my opinion, innit? I used to think, that Darko's thing of pulling off a boy and a girl was so attractive. The only thing now is that right now, obviously, because she's got a girlfriend, she's too much like a boy. Yeah. So obviously, it's not that attractive.
Like,
but I used to think that her pulling off both and her comes in a tracksuit is very attractive.
Like, I feel like I dress up appropriately. Like if I'm going out in a nightclub, I'll wear a nice dress. What's
yeah.
But if I'm in my house, I'm gonna slap on a hoodie. I'm gonna walk around like a little boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Headshot. I really do like a boy sometimes.
But seriously, what's like? Okay, you know what? That's
like when I have my short hair, not blow dried, short hair.
Yeah.
No makeup.
Do you prefer that look?
I'm very comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm very comfortable in both sides.
Oh, okay. And that's
Yeah. So like that was me, tomboy, and then I'm coming to an all-girls school. Like I'm seeing girls in skirts. I'm seeing girls. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. You're 100% wearing trousers.
Yeah. The first time I wore skirts, I think was in year 11.
Why was that?
Yeah. I just didn't feel like. Oh, so your weather here is very appalling.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know how girls were wearing skirts in that weather. I'm telling you.
Because of the wind or what?
Winter time, you're wearing a skirt.
Oh, long. No. Long day. Long day. Yeah, I hear you. Because obviously I can't relate in terms of what's the skirt problem. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I was just like, yeah, that's not it. And then you have like. That was a time when like girls were starting to get into wigs as well, and like if you didn't do it, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And then there's just
edges being laid, you know.
Yeah, edges laid. You have to wake up early in the morning to do your makeup. You have to turn up to school like one bad.
Especially on non-uniform day as well. That's another thing. A proper yeah.
That's when you have to show up. But like then there's just me. Yeah, me. No makeup, no nails done, no wig, nothing. So I just look like, I don't really want to be here. So like, that's cool. The experience wise is like more of like, I got into sports to just avoid interactions.
But people would say that's
like with
more interactions.
No, but like, because you're playing the game, you're not really talking, do you know what I mean?
True.
Whereas like,
you're not getting into personal now.
Yeah, whereas on lunchtime it's like, so you know buddy was doing this. So
yeah.
No, in the cafeteria I was like, no. So like lunchtimes, like even my mom was like, you need to stop, like even one teacher was like, I don't see your child eating. My mom like literally had long conversations like, you're not eating at school. I was like, no, I go sit with the PE.
Well.
Yeah, my PE teacher were buddies, I'm telling you.
Teacher's pet.
No, not even teacher's pet. It was more like I'm part of the staff at that point.
Oh, okay, like your gang. Oh, okay. Like, some people call that teacher's pet.
I wasn't the one telling kids to do this, do that.
Oh, okay.
But I even ended up doing GCSE.
That's sick though. No, I rate the girls that do it.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I really liked it.
I think the girls that do it stay. This is no discrimination, but I feel like the girls that do it do stay fit.
Yeah.
When they're done GCSE, I noticed the little trend.
Yeah. But like, I use sports as I'd say escapism. Yeah. Because I didn't really like school. Obviously, it goes back to childhood, isn't it? And like. You haven't been around girls, you don't know how to act, and like, I'm not trying to get bullied if I said the wrong thing. Yeah. So I was like, let me just avoid them altogether. And like, the only time I really talked to people, and I literally, after school, I was one of those kids fast on the bus to get me home.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's mad.
And then we used to hang around. No.
That's so different from my experience.
4:30 PM, I was in the house. Because school finishes like 3.
Did that ever change from year 7 to year 11? 100% that was
I think, year 10. Year 10 it changed, I think, because then I was like, oh, you know what, they're not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, okay. They started to dig a couple people.
I was like, I like you, you know, you're cool, you're not like everyone, because like, there were still those things of like gossiping, talking about this, that, and obviously they're talking and they're like, who's who? You can't keep track. Do you know what I mean? And you don't know these people. So exactly. I was like, these are different. I like them. So and till today, I'm still friends with those people. And
that's obviously the Esther,
Christine, yeah.
Vibes.
Exactly, and it's mad. It's actually mad. So I hated that school.
Yeah, exactly.
It came out with a good thing.
So then, do you think, obviously on the topic of being dark skinned, do you think like being dark skinned was a benefit for you? Did you enjoy the experience of being dark skinned in secondary school, or was it like a negative? No. Like, what was the type of things that happened?
No. So obviously, like, I've experienced colouring my whole life, even within my family members. Cause,
yeah. Because you got how big is your family?
Oh, quite big. Quite big. Like, in terms of, like, I have 5 siblings.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many brothers, how many sisters?
Oh!
That's mad, you know.
No, wait. I have to count because it's different. I'm the only child between my mum and dad.
Okay. I'll let you off.
And like every day I'm finding out.
I thought it was. No. Yeah, okay.
Every day I'm finding out I have a new sibling. I've lost a little bit of track here.
I'll let you off.
The ones I know of, 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. That is big family.
There could be more.
Yes.
I don't know. But yeah. So like, and I'm the darkest one, like even with extended families as well. And like you could see like the preferences, the privileges that they all go in the pictures. Oh, you go to the back.
Is it
that type of thing? Like,
or was it like that could be the height thing though, or it wasn't?
It wasn't even a height thing.
Is it?
No, I was shocked.
So wait, so like your mum's setting up a picture or your dad's setting up a picture, family picture?
It wasn't even like mom. I didn't grow up with my mum. I met my mum when I was starting.
Oh, okay.
So when I moved here, that's when I met my mum. But it's more like extended family pictures and stuff like that. It's more like, oh, you go to the back.
Damn, like that.
You look for yourself in the picture, you're barely there.
Oh, and the lighting isn't even representing you properly. That's my biggest one, you know.
You know when you go to the restaurant, you're like, you have to go through Instagram to see, do I have to carry my light or not?
Yeah, exactly.
Am I taking pictures that day or not?
The thing is, you know what? I've never done that, but I know that whenever I go anywhere, people are like, oh yeah, take like for me, people like take a picture under light. I'm like, that's not going to help.
Not good. I need the light
right across
there,
me.
And yeah,
exactly. Like I need the light across me.
And you know what?
People don't.
I don't understand. It's funny enough. I got one of the things that people used to say to me was like, when the light is turned off, can you even be seen? I was like, that's when I realized
Where was that? Secondary school?
Yeah, that's when I was like, I went to my mum. I think that day that was the first time I don't know if bright is a cuss word, but to my mum it is. I was like, the kids here are very mean and very bright. They don't respect people.
Wait, I didn't even hear what you said.
No, because like some girl was like to me, was like, oh, without the light, can you even see her?
Yeah. Oh, it said that to you or to like the class?
It was more like the thing of like, she didn't realise I had it, but she was like talking about me. And I was like, these kids are a different breed. I was like, I was literally telling my mum to get me out. That was cool. But
what year was this?
This was in the same year, so year 9.
The one you started
to the school, exactly. I was like, oh no, that's when you're getting the concept.
Wait, you know what also? What colour was she? Because we talk about this a lot.
She was black.
Okay,
she was black, but like she was brown skin.
Was she like okay, because there's different.
Lighter than me, yeah. But like, very lighter than me.
Was it like caramel or was it like brown skin? Because for me,
between.
Because you know what? I feel nowadays, I'll be so honest. The distinction, is obviously it's very hard to distinct whether like who's 100% dark skin, who's 100% brown skin. However, I feel like a lot of brown skins that were, I wouldn't say obviously proud to be brown skin, but just like being brown skin, that you know took that claim with pride. They wouldn't say that they were dark skin. 100% now call themselves dark skin. And I was like, you weren't there you weren't jigging with me.
Oh, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into it exactly.
TikTok.
We're gonna get into
a lot of it.
Okay, we're gonna get into social media.
But she was in between like brown skin and caramel. I like what bothered me most. It was like it wasn't a white person saying it to me.
You know what?
That's why I was like, that is mad. It's coming from within my own community.
Yeah.
Huh? Because like I feel like I would have just.
I got in the most from all my community.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get it as much from white people.
Yeah.
I would get it the most within my community.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
Yeah.
I felt like if it was coming from my person, you brush it off quickly. But then because it's coming from people you thought that looked like you and that it's supposed to embrace you and like be your support system, are the ones like knocking you down. You're like, what is going on? Do you know? That was the biggest shocker to me. Is like, this is actually black people that are telling me this. I was like,
oh, it's crazy. It's actually nuts. Like, cause for me, okay, so what would you be like? Because we can talk about school all day.
Yeah.
I'll be real. For me, I have to talk about school all day. But I got really bad ones, innit? Yeah. I got obviously charcoal, liquor chew.
Oh yeah.
Obviously I'm talking about the cusses. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I used to got, you know, like AstroTurf.
Yeah.
Be like, what's it called? I used to be like described as like, you're the bits in my shoe. Like shit like that. I used to get a lot. I used to get creative ones.
This kid's can be,
I used to get creative ones. I think. What was another one?
Once it creative, you know?
No. I did like a.
They really do put process into it.
Bro, it's crazy. People are creative when they want to be, you know. I think I got described as like I don't know if you know Predator. So basically, I made like this was in uni. So this is how far it was. This was not even for me, but this was a school friend. He was like, I made like a snap, and obviously it was dark. It was in the club, and obviously I'm smiling, and I'm with a girl that's like lighter than me, like brown skin. And then I'm smiling. I'm in the snap now, and he's like, bro, you look like Predator from what's it called, from Thing, because you're smiling. And then he had the audacity to send the picture. I said, bro, and the thing is, he's black, but he's like light skinned, and it's just like, and this is in first year of uni, so I'm just like, how do I respond to it? So I just laugh it off because he's from school. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm still to that day. This is like probably like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm still not like.
It's like, how do you?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not smashing it out. You know what I'm trying to say? Because being dark skinned for me, you couldn't defend yourself. It would make it worse.
Yeah.
It would make it so much worse.
It's like.
So yeah.
It's like the person that says it feels like it's valid. It's a valid point to say. It's like at the end of the day, why are you getting angry? I'm just pointing out the fact.
It's like the scout is black. I mean the sky is blue.
How are you gonna argue with that? The sky is blue.
Yeah.
It's like you're dark skinned.
Yeah. Like it's the fact. You know what I'm trying to say?
But like, why do you have to compare me to something? And you know what is annoying me now? It's like all of a sudden it's now a trend.
Yeah, we're gonna get into. Okay, so this is the segue. You know you do it beautifully. Maybe you should be a host. What's it called? It's a segue into obviously your model now, and you know, congrats on the boohoo deal. We're gonna pick that up because that's massive. In my opinion, that's crazy massive. First of all, we're gonna go into obviously a lot of people want to know how did that come about, how did it happen, and then also, like for me, massive interested in it. I was just looking into like, let's say I was doing research into research into Reni Ruta, and I was like, wow, like they really understood the assignment. They really said, okay, we're gonna make her the pinnacle of what's happening right now. We're gonna give her a voice as a dark-skinned woman. How did that even come about? And also, hopefully, actually, no, I'll ask it later. But just if you remember, also, how do you feel like the media has changed in terms of their view on dark skin? So the first one first about.
So modelling came about. I mean, since I was little, I've always wanted to be a model. But like,
that's crazy.
I'm from an African household.
Yeah.
How am I gonna tell my parents that? Oh, actually, I don't want to be the doctor, the lawyer. That there's aspirations you have. I want to be a model. Like, I'm really. I mean, like, if I was born here, it would have been like the type of thing where you're deported back home.
What? No, is it?
Yeah.
Seriously? Oh wow.
But it's like I'm already there, so like, what can they do?
Exactly.
I mean, send me back to the village. What? Nothing, innit? So
I didn't ask you brought here. They brought me here.
My parents didn't know that I always wanted to do modelling. It's only when I was 16, and I think my mom took me to her church, and everyone kept on telling her, oh, you should let her do modelling, and my little heart was like, oh yeah, thank you for pleading my case and going.
Because you know it hits different when they say it. You know it hits
how am I going to come to my African mama when they do modelling? Especially when she's seen like American's Next Top Model and it's just toxic. And she's just thinking my new child who's just come to the new country.
My experience was mad different, but
it's she's thinking about it's like exploitation. Do you know what I mean?
True,
so it's like,
true. I understand, yeah.
And I got her sense because she was like, you know what? Because I think at 16 she paid for my photo shoot, and like, she was like, oh, you I see you really like take pictures. As your birthday gift here, hired the whole photo shoot studio, photographer was sick. Took my pictures, but the makeup artist did some.
Oh my days!
She did some. I looked ashy in those pictures, but you know what? I was just thankful that my mom was coming. She's like, when you're 18, you can do it properly, and I was like, you know what? So I was looking forward to my 18th birthday. And like 18 hit, I started applying to agencies, but then this was this was the time when, you know what? They have one dark skin model or one black model, and that black model represents all you black people.
Oh yeah. Wait. What do you No, describe that. What do you mean?
That is that, you know, like, if you have, like, that was the time when the boards, like model boards, like,
mood boards, yeah.
If they had one black model,
that's everyone.
That's everyone.
Yeah. That's all there's black. No way representation.
There's no way you're going to get signed to that agency. Like, you look different to that girl. Like,
you bring different things and different characteristics, but
in terms of like skin tones, the girl is different to you.
This was at 16.
Yeah, so like we're talking about
2016,
2018. I'm applying to agencies. All of them are just saying me no, we already have a girl, no, and I like one time I went into a physical.
Wait, sorry. Just to make this clear, you're having like actual interaction with them, talking to them.
Like,
so how have you applied on
email? On email, it's like no, you know when you apply and then like they send you an email, and like some of them are nice enough to be like, oh, the reason why, and they're like, oh, we already have. Model, but like my whole point of applying in the first place is because I've only seen you have one model.
Okay.
That does not even look like me. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like they have a mixed dress model.
Yeah.
That mixed dress model to them is a black model.
That's mad. That's crazy.
And like it was like that for a long period. It's only just started shifting. Don't you think so?
You know what? That's opened my eyes a little bit, because when I was applying for... so my experience of being a model is that when I was 16, or I think around that age, or no, probably a bit younger, 15 maybe, I was doing like stuff for Adidas and like doing promo, and then I think a photographer, I said, like, I want to introduce you to this like agency, and it was I'm not gonna say this. Let me not say this.
We still want the contract.
You know what was there. Like, let me introduce you to the agency. So then I said this agency now, for example. And then I went there, and he was like, oh yeah, like you look amazing. And this time I had a high top, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just cute, innit? I'm cute. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, but like my face was so like very structured, whatever. I was thinking I was much skinnier than I am now. And then I went there now, and then the guy just not called me back. Just nothing. There was no contact. So when you told me about, they emailed you back or whatever, then I was like, you know what?
That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah, you got emailed back. I didn't get nothing. They said the director is going to be in contact with you. Nothing happened. I asked my man, the person that hit me up, the photographer for Adidas. He's like, he doesn't know anything as well. Like nothing was said to him.
That's mad.
We just thought, okay, nothing happened. So I was like, you know what? Trials and tribulations, innit? Happens. Cool. Yeah. Let me email all these other model agencies, innit? All the ones that I know that are good, innit? Emailed about 5 or 6, nothing back.
Yeah.
Nothing back. So I was like, you know what? Modeling's not for me. Like, I tried it, everyone's saying I should do it, it's not for me. So then
it feels like that for a long period.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
And then I think lockdown, so this is actually, it's so new when I got into think. 2020, around August.
I feel like it's when everything changed for all black models.
A lot of dark skin models, so many. I got what's it called? I got a message from that guy, and he's saying, you should look at this.
From that time,
yeah. So long ago, I had him on Instagram, innit? From so long, I got a message, and not from the agency, but from the photographer, saying like, I should look into this other agency, and I was like, nah, man.
After what you did last time,
I'm not on it, innit? But then the person that's in charge of the agency actually hit me up on Instagram and said, would I be down for a casting? The rest is history. So then it was nuts. It was absolutely it was crazy. So when they said they got back to you, I was just like, got back to you.
Like it was like,
don't get your hopes up, people.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up. It was like only 2 people that two agencies that messaged. They're like, at this very moment, no, we already have someone that. It's just think of like we already.
No, pick up them though.
We have someone that looks like you already. I'm like,
that's kind of crazy.
You think I would apply if someone already looked like me was there and I was applying. It's stupid to do that.
To be honest, I would do that though. I'm like, even though he looks like me, I look different.
Yeah, but in my head it was just like, this is the time when there's like, they have one mixed dress model and that's it. You're making the cut. So like literally
that was a representation.
2016, and then you had like these people saying you should do modeling, I'm like, I am trying. I am fighting a fight here, you know what I mean? But like I've gone to castings and it's like, oh yeah, I will let you know, and you don't hear anything. So for like 2 years, nothing. 2016 nothing, 2017 nothing, 2018 nothing. And then I was just like, you know what, whatever. I almost gave up. And then the guy that had taken the pictures of me when I was 16, he was like, why don't you like use Instagram and put yourself out there? You never know what it is. He was like, start a brand new Instagram, because like the Instagram I had was on private, so I started a brand new Instagram, and I was like, you know what, I'm still thankful to that guy till today, because like with that, it's when I started being confident in front of the camera, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to castings even more confident. Like, even if I don't get it, I give my best, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
I like, that's when I started my Instagram, Reni Ruta.
Yeah.
And I was like,
what was your name before?
Some weird name. Had nothing to do with my name. I was like, what was going on with us?
Yeah, a lot of us did that. I didn't do it. Luckily, I had sense. Like my Instagram.
It had my name and then like some celebrity name at the end of it. I was like,
that's terrible, you know. That is.
And the like, number to it.
Everyone used to. I heard those girls. It was always like, because obviously Rihanna in it, so it would be like their name or whatever, or what they want to be called, and then
Riri.
Oh, bro, have a bit of shame.
No, I don't think I had shame at that time. Like, no, so I started the whole new Instagram. With my name in it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to use this Instagram to like represent who I am. And I said, I'm never gonna post something I am not fake, because this was the time when everyone was like, social media is fake, And in my head I just kept on saying, like, if it is fake, why can't you not put something real out there?
Exactly. 100%.
So I was like, you know, I'm gonna use my Instagram, and until today I'm so proud that I've kept up with it.
Yeah.
So I started taking pictures, and like, I mean, people saw it as me being vain, but to me it was more of like an escapism, because that's where I felt very happy, and I like taking pictures, and like my pictures were not even like I'm putting on makeup.
And this was in 2018.
In 2018, cool. And like I'm not even taking pictures with makeup. It was more like me, natural hair, natural face, and I was just posting. And it's like my friends liking them, and then one agency hit me up. I was still applying to all these agencies, but obviously I'm a short girl, innit? They'll say, we love your look, but you're
how tall are you, like 5'6"?
Yeah. I'm short. They're like, the girl's 5'8", you know? On a good day, I am 5'8".
Yeah, that one's there with the high top, with the hair in the bun.
On a good day, with a little bit of a chunky heel, I am 5'8". And like, they're like, oh, you really have like, because one of the compliments I do get is like, your face is structured, you have the look.
100%.
But the height was not hitting. The height was not hitting. So I was like, oh, I couldn't get to the agencies I wanted. So I was just like, you know what, I started taking my own pictures, you know what I mean? And like, few people that had businesses were like, I would like to use your face. And my mom was like, if you're using her, you gotta pay her.
Facts.
Period.
Get your money up.
And that's one thing I liked about my mom. She's like, you and like with her African accent, she's like, you're not going to take yourself out there and just be parading yourself in the streets.
It's true.
Are you my child?
It's true. No, you know what? It's true. I'm glad she did that. You know, all this gifted nonsense.
Yeah, because like that ain't gonna pay the bills.
Facts. When my bills are asking, no, it's true. It's so true. Sorry, continue.
And I was like, I'm so glad she did that. But I'm like, I just kept on applying, and now we're in sixth form. Still no agency, nothing. It's only during lockdown last year, fast forward guys, October 2020 that I got signed, because like in the summer TikTok, after like everyone's talking about representation, and like this is when my Instagram is now starting to get exposure, because my whole Instagram has always been about like representation. Like,
what do you mean by that though? Like, what do you mean by that?
Because like obviously R.I.P. George Floyd.
Okay.
So it goes back to that. It's like that's when like there's a spotlight on the Black Lives Matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're not only talking about Black Lives Matter in terms of like police brutality, but we're talking about like representation in every section of society. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Is it modeling? Is it there's different industries, like how many lawyers do you have, and like we had different
in the workplace. Yeah.
And like this is when you thank God for social media, because like you could see the unity that came with every single person talking about it, because like before that no one was talking about it. It's like it's more of like small talk about
there
it.
There was talk, and there was obviously
like,
you know very, very good groups. I don't want to brush them aside. Very big groups talking about representation a lot in it, especially.
But it was one of those things of like, you talk about it and then you have those people like, why are they talking about it? Do you know what I mean? Type of thing. It's like, why do you talk about it?
I don't agree. I heard, you know what? Maybe just my opinion. I didn't agree. I think there was people talking about it and we took them in, but we took them up to a point where it's like then the reason why George Floyd was such a big thing is that we needed something that was so clear, so obvious, and that showed the exploitation. You know what I'm trying to say? So people were like, oh yeah, what's it called? It's like this, innit? It's like if you're invited, for example, if I invite you, okay, you know, this is how a lot of people said it. So Love Island, for example, people honestly all the time complain about black representation in there. But my argument, or a lot of people's argument, is that there's not a lot of black people in, for example, in the what's it called, in the you know in the world, not in the industry, sorry, in the UK.
In the UK.
So you know what I'm saying? So there's like what, like you make up like 3% or whatever. So having one person that's black should represent you guys. But our problem was no, one black person that represent us as a black culture, because a light-skinned person isn't just all black people. You know what I'm trying to say? There's different things. So that's what we were trying to talk about. But a lot of people will just be like, oh, you have someone there, so why are you complaining? That was the issue for me anyway. I saw that as more the issue rather than it not being talked about. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that for sure. But to have an American accent, you know.
Oh, 100. You know what? Mid the conversation, I was like, why is she doing that?
No,
but then I was like, but you don't do it all the time. It was just literally for certain words. And I
don't have a distinctive accent.
Is it because I heard this a lot, that in other countries, when you learn English, you learn it from the American point of view. So then obviously you get the American accent. So that's why I clicked that. I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. So that's why I didn't say anything. Otherwise I'd be like, why are you doing that?
Like,
why are you talking about, if you were my friend, I'd be like, what are you, the camera's, I'm going to turn the camera off.
What are you doing? American. No. I went to an American international boarding school. That's why I saw. Like when I came here, you guys are saying like, "What? Can I have some water?" I'm like,
yeah, exactly, water. And what do you say? Can I have some?
Now it's changed. Like I adapt easily.
You say
like
water?
sometimes they used to be, "Can I have some water, please?"
Oh, okay.
And now it's like, "Can I have some?" Like in front of mama, I have to be like, "Can I have some water?"
Yeah.
I have to emphasize the T, like water.
That's true. What's it called? Before obviously the camera, but we're talking about billboards, and we're talking about like you're not seeing representation on billboards, so you're going into that.
Yeah, I mean that's when I decided to like do modeling seriously, because I was like, when you look at billboards like from Uganda, in an African country, you're not seeing black people in the billboard, like girls that look like you, and then you come here, the girls that look like you don't actually look like you. Do you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, it's like the girl's not your skin tone. The girl has hair, but the hair is not your hair. So I was like, you know what? No, I want to be that representation. So I mean, I'm kind of happy that I've been given the chance.
And let's dive into that.
Do it.
Yeah, what's it called? So if I'm correct, I don't know if I'm hallucinating here. I saw you on a billboard. I saw the one that's sitting right in front of us, on a billboard. Where was this billboard, and have you gone to take a picture next to it? Because that's all the people want to know.
It's mad, because like I didn't get to go to it, like the place, because the billboard was in Manchester.
I would have gone quickly.
It's because the launch was very soon, so I couldn't be in the same place. But the billboard was in Manchester, and it's the second biggest billboard, I think, in Europe, if I'm right.
That's nuts!
Or in the UK, one of the two.
Reni, you know?
Yeah, and I
was second biggest billboard. Stop!
What was mad was, it was in Manchester, and like, you know, Ronaldo had just signed with Manchester.
Yeah.
And it was on that same billboard, like, as they were taking down Ronaldo, they were
what you? Hey, no, that's a big flex. Sorry, that is the biggest flex I've heard. That's mad. Ronaldo comes down, Reni goes up.
I was like,
what?
And that's when I was like,
yeah, that's big. Oh my days. That's trigger something in me. I can't lie. That's sick.
When the girl, she's literally the girl that was liaising everything. She's literally one of the most kind, sweetest soul ever. Like till today, I'm so grateful. Like I'm still in contact with her because she made it happen. It's mad when she was telling me, she was like, oh yeah, the Billboard, because it was saying CR7 welcome home, and like even my friend's brother that was in Manchester, I was like, you know, they just took down Ronaldo and put your Billboard. I was like, what? I was like, that is mad. Like till today, I like when people, obviously when I go to Manchester and my friends are like, when I go to a club and my friends are like, you know, she's a modern. It hasn't hit you, it hasn't sinked in. Like when I saw it, and like I was seeing people sending me pictures, and then when I posted it on my Instagram, it's happened, but like in my head it's like lost for words. Like,
that must have been a crazy experience, and also
it was mad.
You know what? It also comes down full circle, innit, into what we're talking about. But it's like you really wanted representation for dark-skinned women, and then you became. Not just for example, she's having a picture taken. Not just for example, okay, she's part of the campaign for a lot of girls. You were the campaign. You know what I'm trying to say?
It was mad.
Like, that must have been sick. And obviously that goes into the how do you feel like the media's changed, how the paradigm shift has gone? Like what do you feel about it?
It's changed so much. From like not having a say. Like if you were booked, for instance, you have no say about how they do your hair, how you do your makeup and everything. Like,
was that your personal experience or
even my personal experience? Seriously? Like you go on set and like there's no person that can do your makeup.
Oh yeah, you know that's currently now though. That's still now
as well.
But
it's improving a little bit. And like you go on set with your hair and like let's say you turn up. You turn up and your hair's like that and no one touches it. But every other girl, their hair's done a certain way. And then they want you to do your own hair.
Facts.
I'm paying the person up. I'm like,
you know what? That's a violation.
Let's
even talk about that bigger on a deeper level, yeah, bruv. And I know this has nothing to do with dark skin, but I have to pay my barber. The girl was getting her hair done for free. I'm paying my barber to get a trim for you, fam. Who's giving? I know you men are paying me. Cool, yeah, fair enough, calm. But you should imagine if you're order my barber, bro.
And you know one thing, that's why I love Leomi for it. Leomi Anderson, she's done Victoria's Secret, she's done that. She's always like pointing out, like she's one thing I love about her. She's always stuck to that representation thing. She'll call you out. She doesn't care whether you give her the job or not. Like whether you end up using.
Is she black? She white?
She's black. She's a dark skin model.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful.
She runs Lap.
Who?
Lap the brand.
Lap?
Yeah, it's
LAP.
Yeah,
okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah, she was talking about how like one makeup artist did her makeup weirdly, and then she changed everything because first of all she was looking ashy.
Yeah.
They do love to make us look like that.
Yeah.
She's looking nothing like she didn't feel comfortable because you know if a model doesn't feel comfortable, it'll translate in the picture.
Exactly.
It'll translate in the
picture.
It'll
look awkward. And then sorry to go backwards, but I feel like when I was growing up here, for example, obviously like you see a lot of, for example, you see a lot of girls on social media, whatever, and the makeup. I always felt like, for example, dark skinned girls didn't do no makeup. But the thing is, it only took me to this point to understand, and I think I'm talking about a year or two ago, to understand there wasn't dark skin makeup shades.
We thank God for Rihanna.
Honestly,
it's like,
there was not dark skin makeup shades.
It's like we did not exist. Like my shade is used as contour for girls. My shade is like if a girl, let's say in my friendship circle.
And could you describe, like, for the men watching, what contour is?
So
kind of thing?
Contour is a type. It's like a darker shade that people use to like give you that sharp
shape.
look.
Yeah.
Chiseled cheeks, the jawline. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like after you do the concealer, which is a lighter shade, you do the darker shade, which is like.
To make it structured.
And like if a girl's forgetting, let's say in my friendship circle, a girl's forgetting her contour, she can use my foundation as contour. And me, what can I use?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
So what does your contour look like? Does your contour look like quite like
I don't know.
You don't have contour?
No.
Wait,
there is shades. There is. I think there is, but I haven't found one.
And is it more expensive?
I don't know if it is.
That's a
but I feel like it might be, you know. I think it
See,
might
that's what I don't like. That's what I'm just saying. Like, it shouldn't be more expensive to get the baseline of what we want.
That's why we like Fenty, because it's like everything is the same price. You get the.
Rihanna's doing it well, man. I understand she stopped music. I hate her for it, but you're doing your thing.
We need an album, but you know what? Exactly. We thank God because she saved us. Because before that, it was like Mac was trying, but not trying enough. Because when you get the Mac, you just look ashy, and that's what most of these makeup artists were using on set. And it's the truth. And you the picture comes out and you're just looking like
that bare flashback. Yeah, man knows about it. Man spoken to the girls. Yeah, man knows about the flashback thing. That thing is not on. It's not on.
It was not.
And the man didn't clock it though. Don't get to the man didn't know what's.
They just don't say it.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, we see it, but we just don't know what's happening, so we just don't comment. It's like seeing.
Done, not done.
No, but it's like seeing the lace thing in it. It's like we've seen the hexagons, or not the hexagons. We've seen the squares in it. We've seen the squares, but we don't know what's happening, so we're not gonna comment. That's the situation. Tell me if I'm lying. That's the situation. But yeah.
No, us Darkskin girls in the makeup industry, we were struggling. We were fighting. We were fighting for our lives. But in terms of like talking to people, no.
Wait. So you know what? Let you finish.
Cause like every girl, like I never give people a chance because obviously those are the times where light skinned boys were in the market.
Yeah.
Light skinned girls were in the market. If you're any shed after that, don't even bother. You're non-existent. Like no one.
And describe the year for them, please. Put a timeline on this stuff.
This is 2016. Pre-2016.
Yeah.
Before
so any time before 2016.
Yeah.
That was the market.
You did not exist.
Yeah.
So I mean, I never even looked to boys or anything like that.
So your whole secondary school life, there wasn't a guy you spoke to? That is great. Is that out of your personal preference, or guys just didn't move to you?
I don't think. No, they didn't move to me actually. Yeah. And you know what? I know for a fact I wasn't even ugly.
Yeah, exactly. You know the ones there, like
it
you're
wasn't
not
even
dead.
Like
especially you know what? For me,
I wasn't even dead.
Okay, but this is what I mean. It's different for both our experiences. It's interesting, and it's great to have this conversation with a girl. For me, obviously, I have to move to girls, innit? So it's different. So, like, if they reject me, it's just, maybe I didn't come with the right source.
Yeah.
I can throw excuses out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, that's moving. You're dead anyway. You know what I'm saying? I've never said that, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I got that.
Oh, you got that? Wait, what?
I was even being respectful, like, because I was speaking to someone, because I'm the type, if I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking only to you.
Okay.
And, like, people call me a clown for being loyal, but I'm just like, I don't have the energy.
Yeah, exactly. You want to stick.
I was even respectful to the person. I was like, oh no, I'm interested in someone else. But thank you.
But how old are you this time?
This is at uni.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay.
That's why I was like,
let's stick to pre-2016 though. But the reason why I said that is I can make excuses for myself innit? And be like, okay, cool. But for no one to move to you as a woman,
you start thinking
that is nuts.
You start thinking, you know what? I even started thinking I was ugly or something.
Yeah, properly, because all your friends in it get moved to.
That's the mad bit of it. That's the mad bit. You know, my friends. You've seen my friends. All of us are like.
Yeah.
All of us are like. It's not even like.
Good looking individuals still.
We're good looking individuals. It's not like I was even waiting for puberty to hit me, because even when I was before 16. I wasn't ugly. I've always been a cute person. I mean, just to be humble, respectfully.
Yeah. I can't say the same, innit? But yeah.
Not even one person. I started to think, maybe I'm ugly.
That's mad, you know.
But then
no one had a little crush on you or something.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
Nothing. I'm just like, maybe I'm ugly. And my mom was like, just focus on your boobs.
Yo.
I was like, you know what? I used that as an excuse. I was like, I'm focusing on my boobs.
Okay, so
like, you have people asking you, how come you don't talk to no one like me? If only I was getting moved to you.
Then it would happen, innit? But just focus on your books. You focus on your own books. Don't focus on me.
Don't mind your business.
So then, describe the the first person that, not first person, but the first time that someone's moved to you, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm actually taking them in.
The first, it's mad. But this is after 2016.
Okay, of course.
This is now when, melanin.
Yeah. Oh, she's so melanated.
Oh, my melanated
queen. My dark skin girl. Oh, when did that song even come out?
I love that song, but now I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. It's got a twisted thing for me.
Bye, brown skin. Please, I beg.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it because.
The one that say dark skin girl, she actually said brown skin. She said brown skin girl.
Yeah, that's how you get me. Like, oh, you're the sunshine. You're melanin. Da, 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 da. Like when the sun hits you, you just.
These are new ones for me. I haven't heard these ones.
I'm telling you, when people want to be creative, they really do.
Yeah.
So like before 2016, did I not have melanin? I'm a bit confused now.
I was definitely always like this.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's so mad because it went from not getting moved to not people looking at it, because obviously my friends are like brown skin, lighter than me. It's like being invisible to all of a sudden like in the media world, you're seen as like
in the forefront.
Yeah, it's like. If you have a dark skinned girl, you have a queen. Yeah. And it's the same for boys now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like it was the same
100%.
for boys. Like
oh, don't worry, I'll say my piece. I'll say my piece.
Before that, it's like the monkeys that do that. To now,
I think everyone got monkeys. To be fair, everyone got monkeys.
It's like if you have a dark skinned man, like you look good together.
Exactly. Oh, that's even another thing. Sorry, remember what you're going to say. I don't want to forget this. I do not like and I'll discuss this. I said I'm going to discuss this on the dark skin thing. I do not like, and I'm not saying it's completely switched, but it has switched. When you have a dark skinned man, dark skinned man, why are you moving light skin? That's a weird flex, and I never understood
that
it.
Is so
because I don't like how we start saying, why are you moving light? It doesn't make sense.
What is it to be light skin to do?
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
To move light skin apparently, you see it on TikTok sometimes, and sometimes it's funny. I give it up, it's funny. It's funny. But it's one of the ones where I was like, oh, okay, to move light skin now you're what's it called? What's the word? You're moving wet or you move like kinda like soft or you might move, a bit feminine. I'm thinking, what is this?
This is how you start having people lose confidence and self-esteem, do you know what I mean?
I felt like it flipped.
Yeah.
I felt like the dark skin and light skin flipped. And I'm not saying they ever said dark skin was feminine, but it just felt like light skins were no longer accepted. You can only have a dark skin now. Definitely. And I didn't like that. Definitely. And I was just thinking, what the hell?
Me, I'll be dead honest. Like from the beginning, I've always thought, I'm always gonna end up with a black guy, probably around my shade, because I've always felt more acceptance from people that either looked my shade or even darker than me. It's like there's an appreciation there. Whereas
so when I was growing up and I was like moving to girls, it was so weird because it was just like. It's a lot of rejection. Naturally, you go through. Naturally, you go through a lot of rejection. You know what I'm trying to say?
Not all of us can relate, but okay.
Yeah. You need to get moved. Hold on, you need to get moved to. So why are you talking about rejection? I'm talking about before. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now my bag's different. Don't talk to me about that. What's it called? Girls move to me now. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
Listen, don't be doing that.
That's a big flex.
But I don't even treat it as a big flex now because, like you said, we're talking about fetish size, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were talking about off camera, we were talking about fetishizing and all this type of stuff. I feel like now I'm fetishized over instead of like enjoying. Yeah, I want to be naturally enjoyed. I want to be like, I'm not saying I want to be a part of the crowd, but I want you to see
chocolate
me.
Darling.
Yeah, I don't want it to be that. I want it to be like you see me and you think I'm length for my features, not because I'm just dark skinned and I'm in with a trend right now. You know what I'm saying? Because trends die. Yeah. Naturally, trends die. Eventually, someone else is going to be on the top, innit? And I don't want it to be that. Obviously, I'm gonna get my flowers, innit? I'll get my bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give it up. But like, what I won't do, I want 100%. I want to see if they like me for me, and obviously that happens with dark skins more, and obviously that happens with people that don't. When the first thing they talk about you is not your skin. Yeah. They talk about like obviously like maybe like your how to, not necessarily how tall you are, but like how funny you are, how tall you are, like your facial structure, like that stuff that.
It's like there's some boys that girls are with them just because of their height.
Yeah, I hate that shit too. It's like that. It's like that a little bit. Like it ain't it. But yeah, that's how it was for me, man. I just felt like growing up, like for me, like a lot of the light skins rejected you at start and then started to like you towards the end. You know what I'm trying to say?
All over you.
Yeah, all over me, and it's just like.
I'm not feeling you right now. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. Like, obviously, I find everything like attractive, but it's just a thing where it's like I do hold a grudge, and I do think towards like it towards ladies. I kind of do because I'm thinking. My skin hasn't changed, but all you compliment me is on my skin. You know what I'm saying? And I used to find you attractive because you were attractive. Like for me, I didn't like the a lot of the guys saying, for example, she's nice, and I'll be like, bro, she's not really that nice. Like, there's girls that are nicer, but she's like, oh, because she's light, she's nice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. So that's kind of me at the moment. Like, don't because I'm dark, I'm nicer.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm dark. I'm darker than a lot of dark skins. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's the thing where it's like, I don't want that to be the case. So that's how it was for me. Like, I feel a little bit different from kind of what you went through.
Yeah.
But yeah, then obviously now, it's changed.
I feel like some people generally you can tell it's done like in
that's
terms
just naturally
of
them.
In terms of like marketing, because they ask like some girls that because I know a couple of friends that are in the music industry and that agents have told them do this because it will push forth the sales.
That's crazy.
Because that's the market. Do you know what I mean?
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's why.
It's just power. For me, it's just power in the black skin, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then again, actually, ZZ Mills touched on it. It's not even like they're trying to look back. Yeah. They're just trying to look. You don't know what they are.
Yeah, ambiguous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then that makes you sell out more and stuff like that, and that's why
so people are trying to figure you out.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of black women were upset, and then like people were like, "Oh, why are you upset? Why are you making so much noise about it?" It's not like do what you want to do, but it's just don't turn around and act like you're innocent in the whole situation.
Yeah, like you knew what you were doing. You were exploiting the situation.
Exactly, because you know at the end of the day it's gonna benefit you, because it doesn't benefit us.
Yeah,
like,
no, it doesn't.
We don't get privileges.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the only privilege I get now is I benefit from pretty privilege sometimes.
As being a girl, yeah.
As being a girl, and that's it.
Yeah, 100%,
but like,
100%.
there's other privileges of being like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That gets you a lot.
That's true. That's a good point.
And then,
that's a good point.
Oh, just recently.
Would you say now there's privilege to be a dark skin now then?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
No, I think.
Do you think it's a thing?
Yeah, I do think. I think a little bit. Like, I think. You know what? Maybe I'm accepting the bare minimum. Maybe I am because maybe the privileges that I'm accepting, the privileges that I'm saying are privileges, are the bare minimum for ladies and white people. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? But I just think the privilege now is that
because it hasn't been open to us.
Yeah. You know, it's never been open to us. Is that now I'm at the forefront. So like, for example, with people normally would say like, oh, their types of this and this and that. Normally now I'm at the forefront of people's types. So that's like the privilege thing.
Yeah, but you see, my thing with types, let's get into that.
Oh, okay.
Because like, you know, like, I get the frustration with like people going like, oh, black girls this, black girls that. But like, if I ask you what's your type and you say white woman is your type or a lighter shade is your type, let's say light skin because that's where it normally is. Like, what's your type? Oh, light skin women. And I ask you, oh, how come? Why do you have to then bring in dark skinned women to justify your type? That's so my problem. Like, if you say, oh, let me just say, let me use white women in general. Like, oh, I like white women because black women are allowed to do that. Why can you not just say, oh, I just find those particular people like interesting. I find them more attractive for myself. Why do you have to bring in another? So
what would they say? That's the downfall for black women.
Like we're loud, we're aggressive, we're ratchet, we're this. And I'm like, no, you can just like the person because you like the person. Do you know what I mean? Just the way if you ask a black girl why they like a white man, if they like the white man, they like the white man.
Exactly. I just think it was a generalization.
Yeah, it's like if you like a lighter skin, if that's your preference, just say that's your preference. Do you know what I mean? And no one has to question you about it. Yeah, like I was saying, like. For me, my type has always been dark skin, and I've never bashed any like other shade or any other race, like oh this that, because they don't meet my criteria. Do you know what I mean?
Would you ever go that side?
I don't know.
Actually, let me ask you.
I don't know. I think if the person does, I think it's because like all the qualities I look for, I've only found them in that
dark men.
Dark men, yeah. So I think also, but I feel like there is.
What qualities are you looking for? Might as well help the men out here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. You know, I'm the type that, you know, you gotta match up pockets, you know. You have, like, the bag gotta match.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's gotta match you or be more than you?
I don't mind either.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, if your bag is lower than me.
Oh, but then you won't know that at the start.
But you can tell. You can always tell. Yeah.
But you can put on, you know what I'm saying?
You can tell.
Like they can really be in debt, but really showing like they got the Mercedes and the.
And yeah, I feel like you can always tell, you know.
And wait. So you're saying that dark skinned men?
No, it's like, just like the people, like qualities, like like how you compliment me as well. That's something big. How you talk to me as well. Like this is what I mean. I don't think I could ever end up with any other race because culture is a big thing to me, and I feel like you understand more when you're like culture is very similar. Do you know what I mean? That's why I don't think I would ever go for any other race, but there are some beautiful people in other races.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I do appreciate, like, if, I'm the type, like, if you're handsome, I will tell you.
You're handsome.
But it doesn't mean I'm trying to meet you. I'm just stating a point. Do you know what I mean?
But guys would think that I can't lie. Have you ever moved to a guy?
No.
Would you ever?
No.
Why?
No, because
if you want what you want, why don't you go for it?
I'll hit at something. I'll hit so you could chase me, but me come out and say I want you. No.
Okay, not like that.
Because you know some men will be like, oh, she's on to me. She's on.
Yes,
she's
yeah, because she is on you.
No.
Because she is on me though. That's the truth. She is.
No.
Like he's on you. There's no.
That's fine.
Exactly. Oh my God. There's no shame saying that. But then what? You can't. He can't say that.
No.
Okay. Think about it like this. When he's now got you now. When he's he's thrown the hook, fished it in now. He's got you now. He's like, she's on me now, man. Still.
But that's different because we are together.
No, but not together. No.
I mean, like it's exclusive.
No. Not even there yet. Like situationship-ish. Like you might are talking and you might talk all the time, but.
If the vibe is the same, then yeah, cool. Okay. Like I'm the type we have to be on the same page.
Okay.
I prefer knowing where I stand with people.
Okay, I like that.
It's easy. It's much easier. You have no headaches. It's like a girl telling you, oh, they want a relationship. And the man telling you he doesn't want a relationship. But then you're making up scenarios in your head.
That's true. Overthinking it. Yeah.
Thinking it could go somewhere, but he has already told you there's no relationship.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
That's your own headache.
It's true. Yeah.
Whereas if you're both on the same page, you have fun.
Easier.
If you're having fun, have fun, right?
Good point. It's a good point.
That's the way it is. But yeah, in terms of qualities, I like someone with a brain, someone that pushes you. Sometimes more intelligent than me because then it pushes me to be like, what is that?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm intrigued.
I had a lot of girls say that.
It doesn't make me feel like I'm stupid, but it just makes me like, ooh.
Like he knows what he's talking about, but he doesn't have to put me down while he does that.
Exactly, yeah. Like you build on each other, and it's very rare to find nowadays. I feel like it is very rare to find it. What else? You gotta be handsome, obviously.
Yeah.
You know when people say personality or looks? I'm sorry, the first thing you look at is the look.
I'm so happy. Wait, okay. This is a big question. Okay, let's say for example now, I'm gonna give two scenarios, innit? Let's say for example, he's got a 9 out of 10 personality, but he's got like a 6 out of 10 looks. But let's say for example, he's got a 9 out of 10 looks and he's got like a 7 out of 10 personality. You go for?
You know what? I feel like I'm gonna go with the 9 out of 10 looks and like 7, because 7.
Thank you. That makes more sense.
7 out of 10 personality is not dead, Yeah. It's not.
That's
and
not
I feel
bad.
like the more you get to know each other, the more someone opens up.
Exactly. It's not all about. The thing is, for me, I don't know about you, but I've got to be obsessed with you. Like I've actually got to be infatuated with you. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna cheat, but you get me. Like you know what? To make sure that women aren't, for example, at all, because there's a lot of beautiful women in the world.
Yeah,
honestly, there is.
There's more beautiful women than more handsome men.
Yes, 100%. I would definitely agree with that. And also, the standards for women, the standards for men are much, much lower to be good looking than it is for standards of women. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, a good looking man doesn't have to do much, but a good looking woman has to do a certain amount of maintenance. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I mean. Like, so I agree.
So true.
But no, listen, this has been a great episode. Honestly, this is the pilot of what I'm going to do here, guys. It's going to be amazing. But thank you for having Renita or Reni? Do you want me to?
Both is fine.
Hey, Renita. I know I like that Reni, innit? You get me? Yeah. Listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you also follow. Hey, you got anything you want to plug?
Follow my Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking for representation. Who knows? 2022, more billboards, right?
Yeah. Wait. What? Oh, more billboards. Oh.
No, Billboard.
Oh, Billboard.
I meant to that too.
Oh yeah, true. That's a good point. That's a very good point. A year can change. A year can change a life.
Like my year turned around after that so quickly. Like it's mad. Like summer is mad. it changes so quickly, and the year it was coming to an end. So
that's the truth. For me, it was like the middle of it, and then literally it was just like half the year. Like after August, so much changed, and it was just like,
so you never know.
Yeah,
right?
so 2020 was not a bad year for me at all.
Exactly.
Honestly, it wasn't.
2022 to bigger and better.
Bigger and bigger things.
More billboards.
Yeah, more billboards.
More magazines.
What's it called? More brand deals. You feel me? More followers. You get me?
To that.
Amen. No, honestly, guys, thank you. If you like this type of stuff, let me know in the comments who you want me to have on next. Yeah, we catch a vibe up in there. But yeah, Eb's Adventures, we out.
Peace.
Bow.
Situations, you bet. Time flies by, I got no regrets. When she can't maintain a vibe, no, she average. I ain't got time, why you asking? Caught myself in situations.